God all the glory for what he's done for my daughter and our family. He is first in everything, and he gets acknowledged first. So, I'm Eugenia, and I am Elena's mom. Okay. I want you to meet Elena's immediate family. And I'm going to start with her father, Cowboy Craig. Stand up, Craig. Craig has two sons, Ty, he lives in Austin area, and Paxton, who is here over at the bar. Y'all can hand over to Paxton. Raise your hand, Paxton. He lives near San Antonio. She also has a grandmother in San Antonio, and she's fantastic. She's 100 years old, and she watched this show every day. Fantastic. After her dad and I divorced, Elena and I were just together, the two of us, for about 8 years. And we had a lot of family and friends and support and church and a lot of fun times. But day to day, it was just her and I. That's all we had with each other. And we became very close. And so we lived life until about 8 years after that, I met my very handsome husband, James, over here. James has two kids. He has a son, Giles, who is actually ill today and was not able to come. And Erica, she lives in Tulsa. And we're a big, happy family. We've been a family for 13 years. So I wanted you guys to meet our family because it's on behalf of our family that we welcome you today, and we're grateful that you came and spent this day with us. So anyway, that's our family. Woo! Okay. All right. Who in here watched the feeds? Yeah. Well, if you watched the feeds, there was a good chance you heard my name being mentioned more than once, apparently. I'm not sure why, but wherever Elena goes, she talks about me.
Because I'm obsessed with you.
You are obsessed with me, but I'm equally obsessed with her.
As well you should be.
As well I should be. And so while she's on the show talking about me, I'm back home talking about her, and that's just what we did. Because of her conversations with me and people saying my name on the feeds, people on Twitter found me. And I mean, I checked notifications one day and was like, oh my God, I found Eugenia. I was bored, it just cracked me up. But because of that, other people found me. And if you said something nice about Elena, well, I favored it. I would retweet it. We built up this huge Twitter family. And because of that Twitter family, who also was in love with my daughter, they started doing things for her. So they introduced me to some of the 𝑬lena tribute videos that were out on YouTube. And there were a couple of girls that really stood out on those. And I have to tell you who they are. Morgan Nicole was the first one that I found. I hope you're watching. She did maybe a dozen or more videos of 𝑬lena romantic tribute videos. And they were fantastic. They take clips off stage, they put it to music, and then they launch it out on YouTube for anybody to see. Beautifully done. A lot of hard work invested in that. Jamie and her friend Kayla also did that. They would sit there and take feeds, clips off of feeds. It takes hours to do this stuff and create these fantastic videos. My world was expanding of people loving Elena, and I had no idea how big it got. Also, I want to say Jamie is a graphic artist extraordinaire. She would grab screenshots like these over here on these banners, and she created the artwork over here. These banners are all created by her. Not only the banners, but the autograph pages that were printed. So I'm seeing these things on my Twitter feed going, I have to have that for her party. And up steps my good buddy Joey, and he's like my superhero. He said, send me the artwork, I'll Joey. I'm pretty sure that there's not another person on the planet that is more in love with the love of 𝑚arlena. That he is the biggest fan of them. And anyway, I wanted you guys to know about these people. They're very important and a part of today's celebration. There's one other that I need to tell you about. I don't know if you know what gifts are. Some of these at this table I know probably don't know what a gift is. But, I'm serious. Yeah, Jessica McVicker, that's my good friend who took, again, screenshots and made gifts of 𝑬lena, gifts of Mark, and gifts of 𝑚arlena, and there's a whole page of gifts of them. They're fun. Throw them out there on your text messages or on your Twitter feeds. It's fantastic. So there's a whole page of that. And there's a Facebook 𝑚arlena page out there as well, if you're a 𝑚arlena fan. And who isn't a 𝑚arlena fan? Okay. And then I also want to say hi to my Twitter best friend, Buttercup. She knows she is my best friend. All right. Check out the birthday cake. Danny from Goody's Cakery created this cake specifically for 𝑬lena, and it's a party in itself. So I want to give her a big shout out. And you need to go to her website. Go to goodiescakery.com. You'll be amazed at all the cakes that she can do. Oh, I want to tell you something else. When you're a mother and your daughter's whisked away and they take her phone away, you don't get to talk to her, you don't know what's going on, and you're left back here, you're just in the dark, not to worry, because Our House Productions, Sean Laws O'Neill, reached out to me on a weekly basis to check on me. She's running the show, she's helping to run the show, but each week she would make a phone call to me and the other family members of the other house guests, but I only cared about me, and reached out to make sure I was okay. And I wanted to say shout out to her too, because that was important. I got to meet her too at the cast party 2 weeks ago. She called you too, didn't she? And I hugged her. I feel like I've known her forever, and I just want to say, Sean, if you're watching and ever come to North Texas, dinner's on me and my husband.
She's not watching.
She might be watching. Okay.
While I have 1 second, Sean is like Lady Boss Gold. I want to be her when I grow up, right after I meet him.
Sean is pretty fantastic.
Yeah, she is.
All right, so now I want you to meet the co-hosts of the party. Not just this party, but our 2-hour premiere watching party that we have. I need Teddy and Megan to come up. Couldn't have done any of this without them. They were the social media people and the ones that were smart to know how to make t-shirts that said Team 𝑬lena 𝑣b19. Everything else that we did helped with this party. I want to shout out to Ashley, wherever she is. She's the helped out today with bringing the cake and stuff.
Yeah.
Mariah helped with our invite list. So did Anna, who is out of town. And we want to shout out to all of them. So couldn't have done this without you guys. Thank you so much. All right. Oh, let's go on. And I'm fixing to bring them up. So really, I'm fixing to be finished. Patience. Karen, my friend Karen down here, heard me talking about wanting to go to the cast party and finding out how inexpensive the airline tickets were. And she said, well, I'll go with you. And I went, okay. So I had somebody travel with me so I didn't have to go alone. She went to the event. I think we only ate 4 times in the 2 days that we were there. Hardly any sleep, and she stayed with me the whole time. Had as much fun as I did. Came back home on Saturday. We drove to 𝑬lena's apartment on Sunday and cleaned it up because she was coming home on Thursday. That's a friend right there. So shout out to Karen. Okay, where's Robin? Robin's in the back. Wave Robin. Robin is the one that hooked us up with Magnolia Motor Lounge, which is one of 𝑬lena's favorite places to go. She's the one that
And is also live streaming this right now.
Come here and have fun. So shout out to Robin. Now shout out to Magnolia Motor Lounge. Okay, there are some fans that are in our area that are wanting to come to the party. We said wait till 6 o'clock, and we didn't want to release where we were right away so that we had time to spend with her first. Okay, fans, we are at Magnolia Motor Lounge, and you can come at 6 6 o'clock. Magnolia Motorist. Oh, and be sure to eat and drink a lot while you're here, and tip your wait staff, because that's the right thing to do. And listen, there's a very good chance I've forgotten somebody in my Twitter world. It was so funny as I was communicating with people on Twitter, and my following grew. I would look over at my husband and I'd go, guess how many followers I have today. It was just funny. It's funny how it happened. But there's a lot of you out there that did special things that I want you all to acknowledge. I'm sure I've left somebody important out, but please forgive me if I did. Okay. We're going to start the question and answer now. So what I'd like to do is start by bringing Mark up first. This is Elena's boyfriend, Mark.
Get him, Mark!
No, he never messed up. He just something he won a game.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait till you see the shot.
Teddy's mom, sorry. She's freaking out. She doesn't know what to say. Although y'all didn't win half $1 million, y'all won each other, so that's better. But my question is, do y'all have any plans like Jess and Cody had for the dancing race? Because y'all should totally been on that. But Jess was out of the house, so she got to, pick it up. So, do y'all have any plans? Do you think you're going to have any plans?
First of all, let me wipe my mom's lips.
Someone need to give her a shot. That's a good question. Well, I mean, we'd love to. It's a CBS show. I think we'd do pretty good on Amazing Race.
You don't think you'd get tired of me?
Never. 4 months straight with this girl, except for 1 week. Kind of set a record there, didn't you? Set a record. Next question. Next question. Come on. All right, come on. These are just super fans. They have no idea who you are.
I feel like he might know me better than some of y'all.
Maybe.
I'm just kidding.
Alright, I like a real game. Oh, my name is Samuel. Alright, like, honestly, do you think if you didn't take the $5 grand that, you could have stayed?
Hell no!
Right. So they were planning to get you out regardless.
Listen to this.
I know Josh really wanted you out, but, Alex was not against, well, it didn't seem like she was.
Okay, so this is what I would like to say about the game of Big Brother. And I've said it a million times, and poor guys listen to me say it a million times. A lot of you guys have watched live feeds. I appreciate the support. But also, you're welcome, because I'm extremely entertaining. There are 168 hours in every week. You watch us in a very produced version, 45 minutes, 3 times a week. A lot of stuff happens that y'all don't understand or know about. We were on to Paul's shit. Sorry for cussing. And we would have loved to win an HOH and get him out. Josh thought I was a mental and physical competitor. He's right. But They were wanting to get me out and Mark out, regardless of the $5,000. We were friends with Jess and Cody. We were working with Jess and Cody on the low, and that was, if they're public enemy 1 and 2, we're public enemy 3 and 4. And I knew that Alex was targeting me already. I knew she was talking crap, saying that I was shady and not trustworthy, and honestly, she's right about that, because I would have put her and Josh on the block and tried to backdoor Paul. But at this point, I made more money than Alex in this game, and I have 0 regrets. And I 100% would have been evicted had I not taken the $5,000, and now I just am $5,000 richer than she is.
I sure hope your mom didn't watch late night. That's all I gotta say.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm Emma. I know you don't like Cody, but do you not like Cody?
We love Cody. We sometimes had to pretend like we didn't like Cody because he was like the primary target in the house. We wanted to stay safe with the numbers. But if at any point Jess, Cody, myself, or Mark wanted HOH, we were going to try to actually make a move in the house and not do like groupthink mentality, house agenda. But yeah, we love Jessica, we love Cody, we plan to be like lifelong friends with them.
I love Cody. Everything was her idea. How's that coattail doing for you? Obviously pretty good. Hey, you guys over there, you doing shots yet? No? Okay. Next, come on. I know we got one over here.
What was it like sharing a bathroom with everyone?
Okay, hold on. Robin just asked what it was like sharing a bathroom with everyone. I have a feeling we might be taking some questions from Robin because she's handling my live feed on Instagram right now. Not fun. Not the most fun. So there's one public bathroom in the house and it doesn't have a lock. So as many times as I've seen Mark on the toilet, also Jason walked in on me twice. So yeah, it's not cool. The HOH bathroom's nice. So if you can like make a deal with the HOH to poop in their bathroom, it's always ideal.
You know what? Come here. How was your food? No, that was weird. No, they were always good. I always answered.
Okay, Paxton, that was my brother. He asked how the poop was, and that's because I asked Mark that at least 4 times a day. And it's also a gift now. You're welcome to send that to your friends and family, coworkers, boss, your pastor, whoever you'd like to send that to. I was very genuine and sincere in asking. I wanted to know.
How does poop?
Well, you run out of stuff to talk about.
You still ask me. You know where I'm at.
I'm concerned about your mouth movement.
That very cool. That's a long time.
I'm Ari. I'm Paxton's daughter. What was your opinion on Raven?
What is your opinion of Raven?
We're live.
PG.
We're live.
I think that Raven is a nice girl. And I think that she might believe all of the stories she tells. She's a little bit delusional, but sometimes so am I. Sometimes I think I have a good hair day, and I'm not having one. So we all have our moments.
No, for all the Instagram live that's watching right now, Pokemon Masters usually finish 6, so she played a great game for that. I don't have enough cords.
Okay, I'll yell. I'm Destiny. Is Mark moving here?
Is Mark moving here? Hell yes. I'm packing in my truck and I'm going to drive down. Alright, one right here.
Mark, I'm not crazy about it.
like it was funny with Josh. Like he was like my little brother the whole time. He went too far sometimes, and it was just. No, it really was. He was very emotionally unstable. That's coming from me, who.
Yeah, don't even go there. Don't even go
I
there.
have my box of Kleenex for later.
We're gonna give it that now.
But yeah, so it was genuine. He really had no idea what he was doing with that.
We like to call him, thanks to Jason, the, what does he say? Non-violent psychopath.
Here we go.
Okay, what's up, y'all? I'm Teddy. My question is, what was your favorite game that y'all played?
Like competition?
Competition game. Comp game.
I mean, probably the wall comp, just because I kicked so much ass and surprised all of y'all, and mostly all of them. And then, of course, I tossed the comp to Alex, because that HOH would have been very irrelevant for me to win. Paul still was in the middle of his 3 weeks of safety, and I was still drinking his Kool-Aid and thought that he was great at the time, so I wouldn't have gone for him. The two people I would have put up in that HOH would have been Jason and Alex, and they were the two left on the wall with me. So, but that was a fun comp, just because I would know that everybody was shocked. He likes ballerina.
Alright, here we go. There's a good one here.
Sorry. Did anybody hug Paul at the end? He was like standing in the back by himself. Nobody? Even Alex didn't acknowledge him or anything?
We didn't talk to
Well,
him.
you shouldn't have.
I went up to him and said, I hope we can just move on. It was just a game.
Yeah.
He said, I don't want to talk
That's
about
because
this.
you were way too nice.
Well, I'm just a nice person. I'm a teddy bear. I'm just a teddy bear. But we haven't talked to him since.
Yeah, I don't think Paul wants to be our friend. I actually genuinely like Paul a lot as a human being and would like to be his friend. But I don't know if he can separate games like that. Mamie, what's your question?
So Mark's live feeders want to know what it was like to be a have-not.
He wants to know what it's been like.
It really wasn't that bad. The only bad thing about it was when she wasn't, I couldn't sleep with her. So that's why I picked the key. Because I just.
Why? Because of gas? Why? Because of gas?
Because I couldn't sleep with her. And that's why I got in a fight with Josh about it.
Being a have-not sucks. I'm gonna be honest. Slop is gross.
Oh, Elena,
Elena!
are you going to do any YouTube makeup tutorials?
I mean, I could probably make some dreams come true if that's what the people want.
Give the people what they
I gotta give the people what the people want. If the people want YouTube makeup tutorials, then hell, I guess I'll do it.
You have Mark's permission on that.
I don't ask permission.
That's a good. Stick to that story. You're good.
Okay, the next question is, what was slop? Slop is basically the worst version of oatmeal.
It was actually pretty good.
Okay, it's disgusting. He's wrong. It tastes like, it's just like bad texture, no flavor, and you can try to add stuff to it to make it taste better, and then after 3 bites, you're like, no. I will bet the entirety of the $5,000 I won on this show to say that I ate less slop in my 2 weeks in a row of being a have-not than he did in one slop meal. Like, I just was like, it's fine, I'm fasting. I'll just pray instead.
At least he wants cereal. Oh, who said that?
You make that. No, okay. Lots.
They had a dump truck.
We don't just have our one little big brother bag, we actually get to have 2 other suitcases. Well, you can have your big one and a carry-on. Well, you have to unpack in the house. So no, I had a giant, enormous suitcase, courtesy of James Ludwig, and my big brother bag. So it's still hard to pack for 4 months.
I got one here.
No, I broke down a lot. It wasn't because of cell phones.
Wait, what was it? What was it because of?
It might have been because of 𝑬lena once or twice. My feelings towards her. Maybe not. But no, it wasn't bad. In the house it was nice. It was in the jury house it was awful.
In the Big Brother house, you don't really miss your cell phone that much. Nobody else has a cell phone. You're there for like, you're very intentional about your purpose of being there. You know, we want to win $500,000. So it's not near as bad as I thought it would be. I remember like missing my family was hard. It's kind of sad, but like the only time I think one of the first weeks I was there, I dreamt about like my friends and family, and I was like, this is the only time I get to hang out with like my friends and family is when I'm asleep. And then of course I started dreaming about Big Brother, and I saw no one else in my dreams. But I know. And then I also need therapy. I'm pretty certain all of you guys are out to get me, totally working in an alliance with me, but like going behind my back, like gonna backdoor me this week. Like I don't trust anyone. This is a problem.
Okay, you're in. How long were you in jury?
So long, 4 weeks.
And how long were you in jury?
Oh.
And you know what? No cameras? Alright, you guys having a good time. Next question.
They didn't give us alcohol.
That's.
Yeah,
What is that like?
I know, on my birthday I got one Coors Light, tall boy, and it was flat. In the jury house, me and Cody, and then two managers, house managers. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I was, yeah, because he can't win shuffleboard, nor will he use a veto on me.
Are you asking a question?
See, we haven't watched the show, so we really don't know how he was portrayed. He was an amazing guy. Like, I love Kevin. He was funny. So all the stories and everybody asked me about him, I have no idea because I have no idea how he was portrayed.
We do love Kevin, but I did make fun of his duck face a lot. Okay, questions in the back?
I got one right here first, though.
Oh God.
PG.
If we were going to set up a pay-per-view boxing match with anybody on
House Brother.
whatever it is, whatever the hell, who would you like to have a boxing match with?
What would you like to have boxing match with?
It's gonna be me and Josh.
I would like to watch Mark beat up Josh.
Woo-hoo!
I can do that. Who do I want to personally fight?
They're all about love, not fighting. They're all about love. Give that guy a shot.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Alex and Christmas and Raven all talked a lot of shit about me.
We have an online, we have a live feed question coming here in right now.
How's Mark's cartwheel now?
I can't hear that.
How is your cartwheel now?
Really good.
Prove it!
I think I nailed it.
Prove it!
We'd like to see that.
Prove it!
Did you hear that? He said he'd like a few shots.
Vegas bombs!
Coming up right now.
If Josh would have taken Christmas to Final Two, who would have won Big Brother?
I would have been a toss-up. I really have no idea.
I'll say this, and that's really tough. I was really counting on Paul winning the third round of the last HOH and taking Josh to Final Two, with Paul counting on the fact that he thought he could beat Josh because he was so hated by the jury. If Josh and Christmas were in Final Two, I honestly think it would have gone down to how they answered our Q&A and what their final speeches were. I'll admit that I was actually very impressed with the way that Josh articulated his answers in Q&A and the way that he gave his speech. So,
And he didn't cry.
finally, he didn't cry. So it just depends on what Christmas would have said.
I just want to tell you how proud of you and how happy I am that you voted against Paul and saved the season.
competitions.
One more? Alright, we got one more here.
Okay, we all over here want to know at what point John
After the
house?
After the Josh Ramsey's vote, and then he went HOH and he wanted to use me as a pawn yet again. I knew that.
I think I started picking up on Paul's sketchiness like a little bit before Mark. I knew that Paul was playing the house, and I was fine with it at first. I was like, this is Big Brother. Do what you have to do. As long as I'm still up top in your pecking order. As long as I'm still your closest alliance. And I started noticing his behavior going from like really subtle to really sly to really sketchy to really like, you want to use me as a pawn? Are you kidding me? And so at that point, I still kind of tried to stay safe with him numbers-wise. I knew he had a lot of influence in the house. But as soon as I won an HOH or Mark won an HOH, we would have loved to try to actually backdoor Paul. We probably would not have had the votes to get him out, but we were still targets regardless. And either Alex, Josh, or Paul would have gone home with my HOH, and I would have been good with him.
Everybody say goodbye to the...
One more question?
Oh, we have live feeds and one more question.
Do you have any advice for someone who wants to go on Big Brother?
Fill out the application.
Just be yourself.
Tell them 3 things you like.
I'll say that if you are trying out for Big Brother, just answer every question with a story. If they ask you if you've done that before, if you're like that, be like, yeah, I am. Actually, last weekend, I did this. And have a story behind everything. One more question?
I'm really pissed. You got one more? The super fan.
I love him. I
Super
can't help
fan.
it.
It's not really a question so much as like a personal thank you for granting me the satisfaction of Paul's face on finale night. When you and Alex, Jason, and Mark all voted for Josh. It was fantastic. A full season coming to it.
Thank you.
Everybody say goodbye to live feeds.
Hey, before live feeds get off, I just want to say something really fast. This right here is 𝑬lena. She's the reason that I am on Big Brother.
𝑬lena.
I'm so grateful. He's especially grateful because he met me and I'm fantastic. I've really changed his life for the better. But she's the reason that I'm on Big Brother. She reached out to me this year. I would have loved the opportunity. Never thought it would ever come my direction. And thanks to her, I actually went to a casting call and had the balls to do it and had some support, and it changed my life. So I can't be more grateful.
Love, love, love. Everybody give it up.
And thank you guys so much for being here.
Oh, he's gonna come get his back.
What is that? Oh God, this isn't gonna go well. Okay, James Ludwig. Thank you for whoever purchased that shot. Thank you, James. Okay, so had I have ever won an HOH competition, head of household competition, this is what you would have witnessed. I'm so excited. Okay, of course. There's a lot of food that Big Brother probably would have put in my basket that they don't have them ship. My favorite ice cream is Strax, sweet tea from Chicken Express, chips and queso dog. I have some peanut butter M&Ms in the big bag. Okay. So in the Big Brother house, we get food once a week. On Thursdays or Fridays, the kitchen or the storage room gets stocked, and it's pretty boring and unhealthy. I actually gained 13 pounds. It's really cool. So HOH baskets are really fun because it's food that you've been like looking forward to, and stuff from home. And a letter from your mommy. My darling daughter, I and all your friends and family are so excited for you. Congratulations. Congratulations on being selected for 𝑣b19. Well, we're past that. We have become quite obsessed with all things 𝑬lena related and can't stop talking about you. Smiley face. It has been challenging, to be honest, to not talk to you several times a day, and I've cried just a little because I miss you so much. Crying face. But then all the excitement hits me again and I cannot contain my joy. How does a person have so many feelings and emotions all at the same time? Happy face. All is well at home. Lily, the princess puppy, misses you so much. Puppy/crown. I talk to her about you all the time. I'm trying to keep up with the news, all the news around here to tell you when you get home. But mostly you are what is happening. So that is all I can think about. Heart eyes. I love that you're using emojis. That's so millennial of you. We're texting. We had an awesome watching party at the club for a 2-hour premiere. Over 60 people came. Most everyone wore their 𝑬lena t-shirts we made. # Team 𝑬lena 𝑉b19. Hair bow/crown. I saved one for you. Your young cousin Nolan loves watching you on TV. Yeah. He wants to get on an aeroplane to come see you in Los Angeles. It's so funny watching him watch you, and you have to see him wearing his 𝑬lena t-shirt we made for him. Your grandmother turned 100 on Saturday, June 24th. Party popper. I have seen several pictures, and it looks like she had a great time. Your dad plays his washtub bass along with the band, and then he got her on the dance floor. Man dancing, woman dancing. I know they missed you being there, but the family in San Antonio are so excited and are watching you also. I have mailed their order of 𝑬lena t-shirts too. I am beginning to understand how busy you are on your phone. Mine continues to notify me of text messages, tweets, IG posts, and Facebook posts, all the Insta-public social medias. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Laughing face. I bet the first time you turn your phone on again, it will be insane. It might even blow up. I'm quite proud to see you've adjusted to living without it. I went to your apartment recently to pick up your mail, your laptop, and start your car. I drove around your neighborhood for a few minutes, and while driving, could not figure out how to turn up the AC fan to high. I did finally figure it out. It was cool, but not blowing very hard, and I got so frustrated. All I could think about was not being able to call you and ask you how to turn the stupid fan on high. Face was steam from nose. Then proceeded to cry. I allowed myself time to just miss you for a few minutes. After I got home, I checked the live feeds, and there you are, sending a shout out to Eugenia. I believe the Lord's timing is perfect. It reminded me that you were thinking about me as much as I'm thinking about you. And I was. Good God, you're the freaking author over here. It's a novel. Okay. James and I celebrated our 13th anniversary. I know you remembered it. I talked about it on the live feed. July 10th. Also, I haven't taken Lily back to the vet yet. Waiting until it's time to get her next allergy shot. She can get her teeth cleaned then. All your best friends are having a blast watching you on TV. That's you guys. Hand clapping. I am a part of some fun group text messages all about you. Anna and Seth are Facebook official. Red Heart. Mariah is moving to Lubbock. I don't know where Mariah is. To go back to school, leaving the 1st of August. Delivery truck. Teddy and her group are back from their vacay in LA. Alcohol drink. With McKenna. Megan is doing good. Still working on her summer project. Man, woman. Your sweet pregnant friend Janae had her baby the end of July. Is the girl. Pink heart to heart. Aunt Jan and Uncle Stan laughed so hard about your POV competition, eating the disgusting food I knew you would. Laughing with tears. That was so gross. I still have no idea how many times I gagged on television, but it had to be a lot. I told them that was why you came in down. Dead ass laugh. Well, probably because it took your time to choke down the delicacies. Green vomit face. Uncle Stan has wondered how the umbilical cord is stretched from Fort Worth to Los Angeles. Woman and baby girl. Now he's wondering how it's going to stretch to Buffalo, New York. laughing face. Uncle Brian, Megan, and I have conversations about the show every day. Where's Uncle Brian? And all your delivery drivers that know you sit and visit with us about you too. I don't know why they're not here. Where's the UPS guy? I'm pissed. Pissed. We have reached the month of August. Happy birthday. I wish I could give you a birthday hug. So when the 19th arrives, stop, close your eyes, smile, and believe that I'm squeezing you tight and kissing your pretty face. Birthday balloons, party poppers, dancing girls, kissy face. I hope you're making good food choices. I knew you'd say that. Getting some fruits and veggies and not just chips and queso. Take your vitamins every day. Continue to play your game, stay smart, and have a blast on your summer vacation. Never doubt how much you're loved and missed by everyone back home, which is the most incredible thing that I have witnessed in the entirety of my lifetime. I can't believe you guys like me this much that you're here, and I actually did cry. I'm not a mannequin. I, of course, love you and miss you the most of everyone and anywhere in the world. Hearts times 1,000, kissy face times 1,000. I love you bigger than the sky. Mom, a.k.a. #Eugenia. Sunglasses, cool face. I'm sorry that you had to listen to me read this, but also, I've been waiting for this all summer. Apparently I'm supposed to read this next and it's not near as long. Darling Elena, happy 4th. I miss you so much. I think about you all the time. That's what you should. Everyone here is watching the show. My phone is blowing up. Anna says that she's in love. Megan says she's going nuts, but loves watching you on TV. Teddy says the bunch of bad bitches loves and miss you so much. Also, no one is pregnant. False? It was important, I understand. Lily the princess puppy, and I love you so much. You look beautiful on TV, just a little fat. Yeah, I'm just kidding. She didn't say that. I've seen a couple things. Can't wait to hug and kiss you again. I'm so proud of you. I love you bigger than the sky. A million XOs. Mom and friends, but mostly mom. I did not get this on July 4th. There's that. Now I'm gonna... Okay, I'm gonna open my HOH basket, but I'm gonna do it fast because I know you guys are freaking tired of listening to me talk. You've been doing it for 4 months. Paxton. My mom sent me a birthday card. Is it? Yeah? What is it? Oh my God! Lily sent me a birthday card. It's a puppy with stuff on its nose. Dear Mommy, I miss you so much. I'm being a good girl at Mama Grandma's house. I've chased lots of bunnies. I look at you on TV and I hear your voice and I smile. I'll be ready to cuddle you when you get home. You are my favorite person in the world. Do a good job. I'll smell you soon. Love you, Lily the princess puppy. That's so cute. My dog is the best. This is Lucky. Okay, you guys, listen to this. Mark also has a Lucky. And it's a Dalmatian though, right? Lucky, don't do that. Foundation primer, I needed that. Oh my gosh. Eyeshadow, #blessed. Oh, I thought this was open. I was like, you really ate the Julio chips before you sent it to me? They're crushed, but it's Julio's from San Angelo, Texas. Hell yeah. My face on a shirt, which is just a dream come true. My sports bra with 11 hooks that would have come in handy. I didn't have much support in that house from the house guests or my bras, which is why I didn't wear them. Apparently I got a lot of hate on the internet about that. Sorry. Cheetos. What is it? Oh, that's so cute, Mom. You picked it out, didn't you? Oh, I have magic shorts. I'm so cute. Gotta get my hands on her. You get these out of my car. How tired are you guys of me being upstage? Is it boring yet? This is a necklace that my mom got after I was born from someone she can't remember, maybe my dad. Or her mom, sweetheart. Thank you. What is this? What? Oh. A fan sent this. I bet my face is on it. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, my face is for sure on this. And Mark. Okay. Wait, they want to open it. Christy wants to see it. The card goes with it. Sorry. Stand by. Mostly it's just nail polish and then this is cute. Here's the nail polish I've been wanting all summer. I'm gonna look at my pictures, but I'm bad at a couple of them, so don't look really
I think it
close.
gives you the option to at the end because it won't let you when you click on that.
I'm sorry you guys are here. Okay, now it's my birthday. Sing. I promise y'all don't care about this anymore, but I'm going to open my birthday present. This is my Uncle Stan, and I'm guessing this is from you and Aunt Jan? Okay.
Jan told me to the TV. She said, you got to get in here and see what your niece is doing.
Say that again?
Jan called me to the TV, said you got to get in here to see what your niece is doing. She said, this is the funniest thing you've ever seen.
I don't feel good about that. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
It's me gagging.
Can you guess the rest of the presents?
Don't tell me that you have, like, fish eggs in this thing. Is there an order? Okay. Okay. Oh, God. I know what you're doing. I'm not eating this. Because I paid my freaking dues. This is so gross. It was this.
This is wonderful stuff.
No, it's caviar. I don't want it. Hell no.
This you have to cook.
Thank God. I'm not eating it here. Snails. It's snails.
This is the best part.
Perfect. Duck liver! It's what I've always wanted! Y'all, I'm not kidding. I can't believe people eat this shit on purpose. It's so gross. Also, I think you're supposed to eat like very small amounts. It was like stacked on there. I could barely fit it in my mouth, and I've got a big mouth, so that's saying a lot. It was disgusting. I'm feeling really weird opening my breath on stage. Apparently, my Aunt Jan woke Uncle Stan up and got him out of bed to watch me gag on television. Is this from you, Dad? The card? No. This is from my father, Cowboy Craig, this handsome man wearing my face on his shirt. Y'all know how big of a deal it is that I have a belt buckle now, right? Thank you, Daddy. I didn't earn it, but I got it. A brief guide to birthday etiquette. Fun, too much fun. I like that. Oh, this is from Trish and them. Okay, so apparently this basket is all fan mail, which I don't understand how I even have fans. I'm still excited you guys like me. This is really, really overwhelming. I cried a little bit, totally broke my reputation of being a hard-ass bitch. I just can't believe that y'all are here for me, and I guess him. I'm absolutely overwhelmed. Okay. But I'm not going to make you guys open this with me. That's going to be a long day. But thank you so much for being here. I also have a fan here that literally flew from South Carolina to meet me, and her name is Courtney. Can you believe that? She's super cute. Come here. Come on stage. This is Courtney, and I guess for whatever reason she liked me from day one. But I love her. She flew here from South Carolina and used her birthday money to come meet me. So buy her a shot or two, maybe three. But then right after you buy her one, buy me one. Yeah, party on. This is it. Thank you for being here. I can't believe that you guys watched what? I have a cake. Ashley Scoggins. She asked who could sing. We want to do it on stage. Come on, come here. This is your moment. Ashley. Buy from her, she's badass.
It looks pretty. It looks
Okay, I'm going to stop talking into a microphone as much as I love this, and I know you know I do. I'm going to leave you alone. But I can't say thank you enough for being here for me. And also for Mark. Amanda drove in from Austin. I'm like, everything's overwhelming. I honestly can't believe that all of y'all are here. I feel the most blessed. Hearts full. I can't believe you guys still like me. I love y'all. Thank you. Mark is also grateful.